La, la, la. Okay, I just learned that the Canaanite god Baal means Lord. To me, this is very significant because Moses' God's name is I am. It is fascinating to me the amount of damage that men like Aristotle and Aquinas have had on our world. The contrast between these two names is so simple that the biggest idiot in any civilization can see it, if not for the brilliance of Aristotle. Yet the contrast between these two names is such as to make the most powerful men throughout history and into our day uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable. We know what a lord is, or do you know? An aristocrat who, through accident, acquires wealth and influence would be considered a lord. Nowadays, men are so stupid that they get caught up in titles. If you look at the substance of lordship rather than the title, then you would get explosive results. I think most would agree that the man who can do chemistry is of a higher degree than the man who can memorize. To say that a man who can memorize chemistry is of a higher degree is silly. To not even consider the doing of chemistry enters into the territory of arbitrary. Worse, to consider a doer of chemistry who has more clout and less skill is capital, as far as I'm concerned. So to the substance of lordship we can add those who acquire wealth and influence through accident, arbitrariness, or corruption. Accident, arbitrariness, and corruption are qualities of tyranny. Thus, bureaucrats and aristocrats are kissing cousins. They are worshippers of the false god Baal. These are not the only worshippers of Baal today. You need a license to massage in the USA. These lords of the massage look upon unlicensed masseurs as sinners. Literally sinners. No joke. One can become a great masseuse without a license, without a piece of paper which fails to cover up insecurity. Insecurity and the tyrannical desire for an unjust wage. Or those who hire a family member who is an insult to talent. They are Baal worshippers too. Can you think of any more Baal worshippers in our day? Now the villains, Aquinas and Aristotle, enter into our story. When these half-brained fools see I am, they begin to execrate on the essence of being, and turn God into some stupid abstract diagram. No, no, no. The God of Moses is a self-made God, a God of craftsmen, a God where lordship is stamped on the heart. The doer of chemistry can truly say, I am a chemist. My name is Enrique Zoltano. Enrique means Lord. Zoltano is just a name I made up. I didn't even know that Enrique meant Lord. I was stoned as hell and journaling, and I called myself Enrique Zoltano. Later, I started writing stories and wanted a pen name. So I chose this. My pen name is how I identify myself within. It is my new name because the old me is dead. Someone told me that Tano means soldier, and Zol would be sun. So I am Lord of the Sun Soldiers. I like me because I am a writer. Salvation is that simple. Well, not that simple. Nick Diaz would say if you love it, then you have to hate it. To become I am is to challenge yourself, to build yourself up. This is what a true education should do. But this is also the true nature of Moses' God, a desire to build yourself up. This is not a God who enables smugness, pretension, or arrogance. As your heaven is, so will be your earth. The Canaanite gods were aristocrats. Moses wanted each Jew to say, I am. Moses himself could say he was multiple I ams. I am also at least a journeyman of wisdom. Most would see me as a bum, because to pursue wisdom in writing requires a lot of thinking, and thinking requires a lot of sitting. It is also very clear that Americans don't respect thinking, but it is actually a lot of work. To become I am is to free yourself from the false judgments of others. I am is the only true way to get rid of insecurity. I am also a story writer. I like me because I do not worship the false god Baal.